Hello everyone, my name is Bianca Parker. If you are listening to this, that means you're watching my video. Yay! Okay, if you have not watched my last video, I'm just gonna speed you up to par. My name is Bianca and I was born HIV positive. A lot of people have asked me about my story, like how did I get it, when did my parents find out, all that good stuff. So I decided to make another video telling the story of how it all went down. So, here we go. The year was 2000. I was 7, I remember. I was living in Middletown, Rhode Island. I was in the second grade. Did I say second? Second grade. Just being a normal kid, loving life, making good grades. And I was even playing soccer. So if you know me, that's a shocker. Oh, that rhymes. Soccer, shocker. Okay. It was October. I remember because my parents had just left for their anniversary. So I was at home, with my sisters and my grandma, just being a kid. But one day, I got sick. This wasn't a normal kind of sick, like the common cold or the flu. I was really sick. My sister started to panic. They didn't know what was wrong. They called my parents. My parents would, take her to the doctor. Only to find out that I had pneumonia. Which wasn't really a scary thing because I've had pneumonia 4 times before when I was younger. But what made this pneumonia so special and different was this was when I had been diagnosed with HIV. Now, pause. I do know that it takes the maximum for HIV to show up in your body is the maximum of 10 years. So some of you may be confused, you were born with it, yeah. Well, they didn't see it at the time. So, yeah. Okay, back to the story. So my parents came home back from the anniversary, and I feel a little guilty still to this day because, they was on their anniversary having fun and you gotta come back because your child is sick. No parent wants to go through that. It was a little shocker to them. I'm assuming. I was young. I don't really remember. So, I know they had to get tested. My sisters told me everybody had to get tested. Even my mom had to get tested. And she was the only one who came back positive. She knew. She knew at that time, probably, I would say, who she could have got it from or how she could have got it. But that's a totally different story that I might do later. I don't know. But yeah, so that's when my life took a toll, a totally different turn. I couldn't play soccer anymore. I couldn't go back to school for a while because my immune system was so weak that being exposed to that stuff could harm me. And it hurt. I'm 7. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't find out that I had HIV until I want to say 11 or 12. I was in the 6th grade. Still really didn't have an idea of what it was. But it did answer a lot of questions. I was taking a lot of medicine and yeah. I was taking a lot of medicine. I learned what it was. It explained why I got sick so much. And, yeah. I don't treat HIV like my enemy. I did. And that caused chaos and hell. And I didn't want to take my medicine. I didn't want to go to the doctor. I didn't want to do anything. But I learned that when I can help people with it, I meet people daily. Well, not daily. Well, all the time that are new to it. And I want them to know that it's okay. It's not okay to get it, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. How about that? It's not the end of the world. They have plenty of medicine out there. They have support if you need it. And I had to make HIV my friend because it's so much easier to deal with something that you've accepted. When you make something your enemy, you're going to hate it. And you're not going to cooperate with it. I've learned. So, I want everybody to get tested because HIV is not something to play with. It's like a plant. What happens when you don't water a plant? It dies. But when you do water it, you take good care of it, it'll stay healthy and strong. That is how HIV works. If you don't take care of it, it's going to turn into AIDS. And you do not want that. I don't want that. And I've came very close to it on many, many, many occasions. I still struggle with it. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and say that it's easy, because it's not. But I have my family, my friends, and the people that I love so close to me that keep me pushing, that keep me strong. A lot of people have called me strong, but I'm still scared. I really am. It's taking everything in my might not to cry right now, because I pretty much just told the world my story just so I can help one of you. And this has not been easy for me. I want people to know that it's real. You can get it. Please get tested. Be smart. Be safe. Know your partner. Please. They say they love you. Okay. That's nice. That's beautiful. I love Lance Gross. But you won't see me kissing him many times. Okay, that's besides the point. Let me get back on focus. Yeah. Get tested, please. And if you know somebody with HIV or AIDS, don't treat them differently. The only difference between you and them is your immune system. The difference between me and you is my immune system. Being different is okay. Whether you have ADD or ADHD or sickle cells or herpes or any other thing, it does not matter. That's who you are. I made HIV my friend, no longer my enemy. Thank you so much for watching this video and listening. I'm pretty sure it was much easier this time because you didn't have to read it. But I really want everybody to get tested. If you know me, then you know that I'm planning on expanding my campaign, my awareness campaign called Jackie's Point. Jackie is my mother. May she rest in peace. And I would really, really appreciate you if you shared this with people you know. Share this everywhere. Let people know to get tested, please. Yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to inbox me. I am not a mean person, I promise. Well, I have my mean moments, but I'm not mean, I promise. Please, get tested, be smart, be safe, be aware. You decide. It's not a black thing, it's not a young thing, it's not a gay thing, it's not a stupid thing, it's not an ignorant thing, it's a what? Smart thing. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye. Oh wait, one more thing. If you are thinking about getting tested, and you live in like the Dallas area, and you are scared to go alone, I'll go with you if you want me to. It's up to you. Just so you know that you are not alone. If you live somewhere outside of Dallas, hey, contact me. We can text, we can call. You'd be like, hey, Bianca, I got tested. Guess what? I'm naked. I'd be like, yay, woohoo. I might even sing you a song, But I just want to let everybody know that you are not alone. Alright, okay, I'm really done this time. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.